Hi guys, today I'm going to walk through an allowing technique with you, uh, and we'll do that in a few moments, but first we're going to describe, what is allowing. So I know I've mentioned this in other things, other videos, other posts, but allowing is, you can call it emotional allowing. Emotional allowing is allowing yourself to feel your emotions, whatever emotion happens to be up. There's other terms for this. It's sometimes called releasing. Sedona Method calls it that. I know Fearless Man calls it revealing. I like the term allowing because it has a sense to it of just letting the thing be, just leaving it alone. And that's the important thing, I think, with this. So when an emotion comes up, you allow it to happen, which means you, instead of repressing it, suppressing it, or pulling it up, sometimes people will repress their emotions, right, or suppress them, push them down and stop feeling it. And you feel some fear coming up, you push it down because you don't want to feel fear. You feel sadness coming up, you push it down because you don't want to feel the sadness. And almost all of us do that all the time. But sometimes we also can dive into it, go, oh, there's this sadness, and you can cry for a long time and kind of spiral into it or spiral into the depression. So we can also do that of kind of diving into it too much. So I look at that as pulling it up. You're like holding on to it, pulling it close to you. So neither of those things is good. In both instances, whether you're pushing it down or pulling it up, you're still keeping it. So emotions are like the weather. They're like a stream. They flow through you. They're meant to come and go. This too shall pass. Emotions should come and go. They're not a persistent thing. If you feel it later, it's a different emotion. So allowing is allowing that natural process to continue. And it can be, very troublesome for a lot of us. It's the cause of a lot of health problems, a lot of self-confidence problems, and dating problems, relationship problems. Really, almost everything goes back to not allowing your emotions to pass through or not allowing something. So holding on to things and not letting them just be themselves. So with emotional allowing, you allow the emotion to exist and you let it pass through. You just don't touch it. You keep your hands off of it and you just let it pass through. So I'm going to walk through some allowing with you right now. So sit down, get in a comfortable place. And you can replay this video anytime you need to do some allowing. So we'll do some more of these in the future. There's a few different ways to do this, and you can do it for different periods of time. So we'll make some more of these in the future. So sit down. You have a comfortable place. You can also do it laying down. I like sitting because you don't want to fall asleep or something like that. You want to remain awake, keep your eyes open. So this is not a closed eye exercise. So now think of something, anything that's been troubling you or bothering you, and feel what comes up for you. Or you can just clear your head and just notice what's already there, what's already coming up for you. You may have something that's already there, just maybe not paying close attention to it right now. So either just pay attention to what's happening, and if you don't feel anything there, then think of any situation that you'd like to change, anything that's not working for you, and then see what comes up. Now, whatever came up, no matter what it is, could be positive emotion, could be happiness, sadness, whatever that is, just allow it to be. Just allow it to exist. You just allow it to be there for just a few moments, and don't mess with it, don't touch it, don't think of it as a good thing or a bad thing. Just let it be itself. And then after a few moments, just take a breath. And on the exhale, just let it go. Just let it go. And you may feel an opening up, a lightening, a releasing. So if you feel a lightening or an expanding, then you know that something's happening. And you may not. So it's going to happen whether you feel it or not. But you can be certain there's a big one if you're feeling a lightening or an expansiveness of some sort. You usually feel it happen, but not always. You won't always do it. So let's do that again. Just feel what you're already feeling, or think of something that you're having an issue with. Same thing as before, something else. Something that you'd like to change about yourself or your situation in your life. And then just allow that to be there. Just allow it to exist. You can pretend like it's an animal, a cat or something. This works for some people. Just let it do its thing. Don't identify with it. It's not you. Now just take the breath. Get on the exhale. Just let it go. And let's try that again. And it's also good to remember you don't want to do this to get rid of it, because then we could hold on to it. So we're just letting it do its thing, and when we're releasing the breath, we're just letting it go. We're not making it go. We're not forcing it to go. We're not pushing it away. We're just like a little animal, just don't block its path. So it's not that we're doing anything. We're not doing something. So let's try it again. Think of that thing or something else you'd like to change. And then just allow that feeling to be there. Just let it exist. Whatever it wants to do. Now take a breath and let go on the exhale. You may feel your muscles loosen up. You may feel your shoulders relax. You may feel a tightness in your chest go away. You may feel many different things can happen. You may feel a lightness in your head. That's good. You may feel a heaviness or a denseness that's ease. Or you may feel nothing at all. Either way, it's still working. So let's try that again. Think of the thing, either the same thing or something else that you're trying to change in your life, that you're unhappy about, and just allow whatever comes up to be there. However you're feeling, if you feel even a sensation in your body, whatever you feel, just let it be there. Let it live its own life. Let it do its own thing. It's not you. Now take a breath, and on the exhale, let it go. It's important to remember that your emotions are not you. They're a separate thing from you. They're an energy that moves through you, but they're not you. They're something separate and distinct. So you can leave them alone. Let's try that one more time. So think of something that's bothering you, something you'd like to change, something you're unhappy about. And just allow it to be there. Just allow it to exist. Allow it to have its own life. It's not your life, it's its life. Just allow it to be there. Now take a breath and let it go on the exhale. And Okay, now you can practice this at any time, as long as you're in a quiet place. You can always come back and listen to this video. You can watch it or even just listen to the audio portion of it. I'll be making more videos, as I said. We'll do some more extensive ones so you can do it for a longer period of time as well. But you can use this one for now. And see how that goes. So until next time, have a great day.